let's talk about Taurus. Just like the way we were looking at Aries, we will look at Taurus through its opposing sign, the complementary sign of Scorpio, with which Taurus shares a common theme. Here, Taurus. And we will look at the signs that square Taurus: Aquarius and Leo. And it's also useful to look at Capricorn and Virgo, the earth signs, the friends of Taurus, the same element. So Taurus came after Aries, the second stage of our development. So what does the axis of Taurus Scorpio mean to us? Because with Aries, we had Aries, Libra, our individuality, our personality. Who am I? What's my personality? How will I communicate with others through my personality? And Taurus, now comes the question, what do I need? What do I need? And as a continuation of Aries, what do I value? Because in Aries, the initial desire tells us what is it we want and what is it that we hold of utmost importance. And in Taurus, we define it in terms of the material world, material goods. You can say we take what we want from the earth. So Taurus, what do we value? What do we need? Scorpio and Taurus, they are the signs of exchange, the signs of strength, power, and needs that need to be satisfied and fulfilled. So in Scorpio, we have our deep emotional needs, our cravings, and in Taurus, we fulfill them. And in Taurus, we are concerned about our material well-being, about our body and how to make our bodies strong, beautiful, functional, and we want to acquire possessions that hold value and beauty. And we have the balance in Scorpio that is death, that is scrutiny, that will tell us, do we need all that we want to acquire? So this discrimination of Scorpio keeps us in balance so we don't become greedy and want too much, only looking from the outside, only looking at the material side. Scorpio, water, comes one step closer to spirit and tells our spirit what we need, communicates it to our body, so our body takes what our spirit needs. Okay. It is like the Hierophant card. He is giving us messages of the spirit. What do we need from the material world? What do we need to take? How do we need to behave in the material world? And the Empress card that is ruled by Venus, and Venus is ruling Taurus. She is the natural world, and she explains how does the natural world work. The natural world is abundant, and you will be given enough so you can survive and you can have a comfortable existence. Because in Taurus, after Aries, we do put in work, because work and physical activity is how we keep our bodies strong. That's what the Hierophant wants to tell us. How to keep our body strong and alive and functional. He's talking to our spirit. What does the spirit need to tell the body how to behave? But the work that we do doesn't affect the possibility, the opportunity of abundance. Abundance is always here. In Taurus, we have fruits. Mother Nature is always here to give us something to feed on. Okay, so even though Taurus signifies work, it is not the work that you can feel in earthly signs of Capricorn and Virgo that have a feel of lack, of effort. Taurus is connected to luxury because Taurus feels the natural world and sees that he can get all that he needs effortlessly. Okay, the apples are on the trees, the seeds are all around us. We can just pick up from Mother Nature what we need. Now, Virgo and Capricorn, they go into work, into collaboration with Mother Nature. They come to study nature, talk to nature, to examine all living beings of the natural world. And then in Capricorn, we initiate that grounding, how to incorporate our human lives into the natural world. We are organized, and now we start to build because we want something more stable, more secure, something that will represent our spirit. So in Capricorn, you can think of building sacred monuments, sacred structures that reflect our inner world and are incorporated into nature. So with Capricorn, we look inside, what is the structure of our spirit, what do we want to imprint outside, and then we see what is possible to do, what is possible in accordance with nature. That's why with Capricorn we have a feeling of limitation, because there are limits to what we can do. We have nature around us, and when we want to imprint our spirit on nature, we have to follow the natural rules. The nature gives us boundaries as to what we can do. So, Taurus and Scorpio. So in human society, we have the topic of money. That is something we use to express value. And then we have the Scorpio mind games, manipulations, struggles for power, using money, which is trying to describe our values. So now if we put in a square for Taurus, our dear Aquarius, you can turn it around. Is it here? Yeah, no. Now Aquarius, he will be our guide, because Aquarius wants to push society to another level. Okay? After Capricorn, where we design something in accordance with nature as we understood it in in that moment, as we understood it through Virgo. Now Aquarius wants to see, can we do something better? Okay, so the Scorpio, the watery element, also signifies exchange, energetic exchange, and it is mirrored in Taurus with material exchange. Okay, so Aquarius takes a look at what is happening now, and we have a lot of imbalance in the way we distribute resources, because in Capricorn, okay, we decided to be an organized society, and we made procedures to distribute resources, which are actually just gifts of Mother Earth, and Taurus knows that those gifts are here to take. They are free and they belong to every human soul just by being born. Okay, that also is mirrored in Scorpio, that just wants to possess and take everything. The lesson for Scorpio in Taurus is you can't have everything, but only that which is given to you, because Taurus takes only what he sees, what is already birthed by Mother Nature, given to him in a way. Okay, so Scorpio needs to cool off. But going back to society and money and luxury, so the new view would be for Aquarius that the emotional exchange of Scorpio is the basis of how we exchange material goods. So Scorpio has the drive for a fair exchange, because Scorpio comes after Libra. Here we had negotiations, established what is fair, and now we can put the exchange into action. So the exchange of Scorpio is at the level of water, and in every exchange we need to be satisfied, emotionally satisfied. Okay, so we intuitively in Scorpio feel, what do we need in the physical world to receive, to give, so that the exchange is fulfilling for both parties. So we don't start with Taurus, we don't start with what we were told, take this much, give this much, but in every instant we feel, what is the exchange that took place, and then give it material value. That way those that have less can give less, and those that have more can give more. But in Scorpio we will feel that the transaction is complete. And since with Scorpio we look beneath the surface, we won't be distracted by the outside look of our transaction. So the meaning before the material good. Sometimes you will give more money for the same service, more money to certain people depending on your Scorpio insight. Sometimes you will give less money, you will need to give less money to certain people for the same service. But with Scorpio, with intuition, we will feel what is the right exchange, and we won't ask for more than we deserve, and also we won't settle for less than we deserve, because the exchange must be fair. So by going into our intuition and acting upon that intuition, that feeling of completeness, searching for that feeling of completeness in a transaction and exchange, we will all live in bounty, in luxury. Okay. Now the squares. So here we have the Aquarius, and he signifies the new outlook. Taurus accepts things as they are. He sees an apple, he takes an apple. Aquarius, he sees an apple, thinks, what could this be? Where does the apple belong in the web of our life in relation to me? So a thinker, a scientist, somebody who wants to look at the world in a different perspective, so we can gain some new understanding and maybe give things a new meaning. But Taurus, no. Apple is an apple, let's eat it. Work is work, let's finish it. So Taurus is great for achieving tasks. You can give a Taurus a task and Taurus will go through. But Aquarius has the motivation of inspecting perspectives. He was born to doubt and born to try to make things better. So in Aquarius you have that need to always search for a utopia, a better future, and therefore Aquarius makes the presumption that the things he sees in Taurus, the Taurian way, are outdated, are lesser than. He sees a new future that is better. So Aquarius constantly doubts the methods of Taurus. So when you are in the energy of Taurus and you have your opinions, views of life, ways of living that you don't want to change, so you are stubborn in a way, and when you start to clash with people, then you might use some energy of Aquarius, because Aquarius will see other people as equals, as friends, and can see their perspective without changing his own. Okay, so Taurus doesn't like to open up to discussions, because Taurus wants to stay in that state. I say what is true, no, just facts, no philosophy, please. It is what it is. This is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. No thinking, no exploring. It is how I say it is. And Taurus might be afraid to even look through another's eyes, because Taurus is so used to whatever he thinks he will realize, he will bring to life. He is the sign of the earth, the manifestation. So Taurus might be afraid, if I even say a thought I don't agree with, it will come true. I won't say a word that is not true for me. I won't think a thought that is not true for me. Therefore, I will not think any way other than I think now. So in Taurus, you have that strength of keeping your focus on one point, so it does come to life. The stubbornness of Taurus is also the power of manifestation of Taurus. He will repeat and repeat and repeat until he sees results, the fruits of his labor. But he will know at the beginning I have planted a seed for a grapefruit, and I am here until I see that grapefruit. Okay, now in Aquarius, he will plant all the possible seeds. He will plant tomatoes, he will plant grapefruit, lemons, he will plant everything. He will go away, he will let Taurus do the work, but when he comes back he will see, oh wow, look at all the things that develop. From this seed you have this, from this seed, oh, it's very interesting. It will be all very, very interesting for Aquarius to look, to be able to perceive all the differences. He will study the rules, the geometry of nature, of existence, of creation, but he will let Taurus do the work. He will let the tribe of Tauruses do the work. One for apples, one for grapefruits, one for lemons. Each Taurus for one task, because Taurus wants to do just one task. Praise the Taurus for that. Now the other square is Leo. The fiery energy of Leo. So Leo has the creative power. So you can see the difference of power of creation and the earthly realm, manifestation, when it's already manifested. So Leo, a drama queen, likes to tell stories. So fire, we actually talk more than we do. And in the eyes of Taurus, Leo might be a lazy drama queen, somebody who talks more than he does. Okay, so Taurus wouldn't understand Leo, but our fiery energy is our vitality. Okay, our vitality from fire, it is from fire where our well-being starts. And this is something Taurus must not forget, that the life does not come from nourishment, but life comes from the life force that is in the fruits of Mother Nature. And the life force we have hidden inside ourselves, and we don't need to replenish ourselves with food, with material things. So Leo and the fiery signs can feed of their own energy. They generate their own energy. That's why Leo is a performer. He creates, he shows himself to people, he gives off his energy, and with giving off his energy, he gains more. By giving, he receives. He fills himself by giving. So Taurus, not to get caught too much in the material world and old ways, has Leo to tell him, no, the force is within you. You don't get your life force from nature around you. No, you get your life force always from inside of you, or from the life force that lies inside of the fruits of Mother Nature. So when you see a grapefruit, it is also an energetic being. It has energy inside, and if you respect it and give it love and perceive the energy that vibrates within it, you will feed yourself and you will enjoy. So what Leo wants to say to Taurus, you will enjoy this grapefruit, and that is the gift of Mother Earth, your enjoyment, your feeling of abundance, of of luxury, of pleasure. You will see all the different tastes, you will receive pleasure, but life, no. Life is something that is the life force inside. It is not visible to your eyes, it is not material. So the life force you will get from the energy that lies in this gift of Mother Nature. And that energy you can get even from yourself. From yourself, or you can find other ways to feed off and to gain vital energy. Leo is associated with the sun, and you also have people who live off watching the sun, looking at the sun, solar energy. So what Taurus can learn from Leo, that no, you don't need to eat to stay alive. You eat so you feel pleasure, so you connect with Earth. In a way, you worship Earth and Mother Earth by taking in the fruits that she's given to you, because all these fruits are just present for you to take. Okay. So Taurus, maybe for the end, let's get back for a second and join to Scorpio and give the Empress here, because the natural world is a cycle of life and death. And if you look at, these are beautiful cards, tarot cards associated with Taurus, Taurus, and you see each card has connected the Scorpio death, the Scorpio process of decomposition that gives plants new life. Here we also have at the 5 the skulls, death that just keeps the cycle of life going. And here in the 6, in the balance, we have, as I see them, little bugs that help with decomposition and that help create new plants, and then beauty. So with Taurus, you also have the theme of beauty, and beauty is like the natural order of the natural world. If you go into Aquarius and you want to explore with your mind, even mathematical, you have mathematical proportions found in nature. You have constants that describe nature. You have proportions that describe beauty. So even from the perspective of Taurus, you can calculate the beauty, have evidence of the beauty that is hidden inside the natural world. And if we talk about beauty, Leo just knows he is beautiful, she is beautiful. And Scorpio doubts, so he looks at the ugly. She looks at the ugly and finds that there is beauty even there. So death, beauty, bounty, all in the sign of Taurus.